As Lumi approached me for the 69th time, I knew this was my opportunity to get absurdly rich. Dollar signs flashed before my eyes. I knew it wasn't right, because for the last few years I'd been charging strictly in Great British pounds. Her money bags blinded me. Cha-ching, cha-ching. Yes, dear Lumi, this commission will be 2 billion monies. The coins piled up around my feet as I laughed manically. My evil genius is unbeatable. Hoi there, I am RainHet, and I cruelly, aggressively, and violently overcharge my clients, the poor people. I genuinely feel like it makes sense to get paid more per hour for jobs that take less time. Back when I was doing emotes, they'd take anywhere from 30 minutes to 2 hours to make, depending on how detailed they were. There was a flat rate for them, 1 emote for £20, and more than 3 for £15 each. At times, I would be making £30 per hour because of how quickly I'd go through them, which is ridiculous. With models, I try to base prices around £10 to £15 per hour, because £1,000 is a lot harder for a client to justify than £20. Sometimes clients are paying for hundreds of hours of my time, and that's not cheap at all, but neither should they be. When it comes to uses for a model versus uses for emotes, people subscribe for emotes, so you'd expect there to be extra payments involved in commissions. But you'd also be surprised how much money people make indirectly from having a cute, fun model. I came from a minimum wage waitressing in Bristol job. It was ruthless, and I was earning about £7.30 an hour. That's a little over $8 in the States. Going from £7 to 10 was a big deal for me, and having the privilege to charge £15 an hour is nothing short of a dream. But when push comes to shove, on calculating things, timesing things by 10 versus timesing things by 15 is very night and day, and in the end, the price sometimes scares me, and I'm not even the one spending that money. I always end up thinking, who on earth would pay that? And the answer is, of course, anyone who wants to and can afford it or is saved enough, which you should be doing, by the way. Never blow the entirety of your last paycheck on a 3D model. Save up for it as slowly as it makes sense to you. There are more important things in the world, such as food, water, and your JoJo cosplay that you 100% should be spending your money on. When push comes to shove, asking someone for £500 is a lot easier than asking for £1,500. So when a job looks like it takes less time, I'll be more inclined to ask for more money. I'll charge a little more than I think it's worth. So far, with this pattern of thinking, I've not been able to be paid anything extra more than maybe £100 is a wild guess, because I'm so terrible at guessing how long I will spend on things. Even overestimating constantly fails me. I charge an extra £300 for bases, thinking I'll have extra money that I don't count towards the modelling time, and I don't think I've ever once had to spare £300 on any of my commissions because I get so caught up with trying not to overdo my overcharging. I end up undercharging regardless. My attempts to charge more for easier jobs technically works, but barely. I'm still trying to figure stuff out. The lack of confidence doesn't exactly put me in the best mental space for making good decisions about prices. Speaking of charging for easy jobs, my patrons are literally just paying me to keep existing. I do what I can to give them cute models, but they honestly get more out of turd watching. Thank you guys for supporting me. And the most special thanks goes to Eeyore HeeHaw, Pixelpaggos, Sowwatt, and Spud the cat for being the grey up above that we all need, but don't deserve. Thanks for watching. Well.